Hello everybody, Mr. B here from New Jersey Audubon's Nature Center of Cape May. I'm very excited to share with you a program that the Nature Center will be running in the upcoming weeks while we all stay at home. And this is a way that we can get out and still enjoy nature, observe it, and learn from it, even if it's just from our own back doors. So I'm going to be sharing with you some tips and tricks on how to sketch and observe nature just like a naturalist from either inside your own house looking out your window, or if you can, getting out and exploring your backyard and some nature in the area. So what I wanted to share with you is something like a little field notebook like I have. I have this book, and here's one of my examples of something that I saw while I was out on the trail one day. I saw this northern red salamander, which was an awesome salamander. And what I did was I took a quick little sketch of it, got it shaped down, saw the coloration, saw some things that might help me identify it when I got home and used either the internet or a field guide. And when I did learn about it, I wrote some of the other things in here. You can see its distribution, where it lives, where we can expect to see it. I wrote down what it likes to eat, its diet, worms, insects, spiders, hunts during and after rainstorms, especially at night. That's pretty cool. So I wrote down some of the things even that eat it. It's predators, skunks, raccoons, woodland birds. Um, just a really cool little thing to help me remember this northern red salamander. While I was in college, I did some sketching when I was in my invertebrate zoology class. So this is where I really learned that I love to do this kind of stuff. Like here's an example of a butterfly that I drew for my lab. Uh, who knows, we might even get into doing stuff like this. I don't know if we'll be dissecting a squid inside of our home. Might smell up the place a little bit, but I will be sharing some tips on how to look at birds, observe different plants that you can see in your garden and even in the woods outside of your house. Maybe trips to the bay, which is right down the road from me, so we can see some aquatic animals and things in the rack line. But today, what I would like to share with you is how to make your own little nature notebook. If you have a big book like this that has these blank pages in it, that's great for your notebook. You don't have to make anything. But for those of you who don't have that or can't go out to the store to get that, you can make your own notebook out of some construction paper and just computer paper. And what I did to make things a little bit more economical and have a lot of little entries is I made a small one that could fit in my pocket or in a backpack that has lots of little entries. So what I did was I cut a piece of computer paper into 4 equal sheets. I hole punched into those sheets and into a little cover made out of construction paper. I wrote on the front, Mr. B's Nature Notes. So I decorated it in a way that, it belongs to me, and this is my little journal that I will be able to use. What I will say, a cool thing that you can do to help you, if you don't have a big, robust book like this, is to put a piece of cardboard. I'm going to glue this into the back end of the book to provide a hard space for me to be able to write on. And what's pretty cool is that I got this out of a lasagna box. So if you got any pasta during this quarantine time, that's a good thing to use. You can use a piece of cardboard from pasta or cereal or something like that, and you can glue it to the back so that you're able to write and it stays in one spot. What I would also suggest, you can use yarn or a little piece of string for this, but you can also just staple it with some staple, put it together like that. And what I am looking forward to is teaching you how to draw different birds and plants and keeping your own naturalist notes in the next couple weeks. So stay tuned for the first lesson on Mr. B's Nature Notes doodling out our back door. So I will see y'all later.